want to know your sentiments as it relates to the, I would call it, threats put forward by the St. Labour Party, that they would reverse all the changes, have the due diligence done over, send away people who don't meet the standard, ask them to top up the amount that they have paid in regards to the 300,000, which was lowered to 100,000, ask them to pay the 200,000, and if they don't meet the 3 million net worth, revoke their citizenship.
There are things in life that are worth commenting on, and there are things that are not. So, the last time I checked, we have a constitution. We follow the rule of law. And that's been one of the things that's the hallmarks of any developed country in the world. Clearly the Labour Party seems to have lost all sight of those principles. And it's very, very sad that that's what they would do. But the reassuring fact is that it's very difficult to make any of those things retroactive. And let's also understand that the Labour Party are the ones who started the Citizen by Investment program. The Labour Party is attempting to suggest that because we lower the price, that somehow that this is going to make the country less secure. None of the regulations as it pertains to background checks have been changed. In fact, if anything, they have been strengthened by new relationships that we have gained through the regional security forces. So I want to assure everybody that that's the case. So I don't understand the argument that they're making. With regards to the incident in the House, the Speaker was very clear at the right time that this will come back to the House for debate. But from my perspective, I don't know how you debate a motion in which is based on something that's non-factual. So the wording of the motion, in my mind, was uncomfortable and didn't feel comfortable going to debate it. Now those are things, if they want to bring it up in the debate, they're free to bring it up in the debate. But it can't be written in a motion because the motion says whereas, which suggests that it is in fact. There is no fact that suggests that because we've lowered the price that the program has jeopardized the reputation, nor has it undermined the security of this country. That's for them to go and debate. So I think it's very sad that an opposition party, particularly one with two former prime ministers, and I would love to hear their opinion. I would love to hear Dr. Anthony's opinion on this statement and whether in fact that he endorses that statement. And does Vaughan Lewis, as a former prime minister, also endorse that statement?
Okay, what sort of impact do you believe that may have for investors who are looking to invest in St. Lucia right now, seeing that maybe in the next 5 or 10 years they may be faced with that situation that has been put forward?
Look, the Labour Party has made threats like that many other times. This is an attempt to what I call economic terrorism, or even if you want to go as far as to say, I would say to you, treason on their part. I know that people know that St. Lucia has always followed the rule of law. So even the Labour Party, when they were in opposition, who complained about Tom Chu in Taiwan and called it blood money, when they got into office, what did they do? They worked with the Taiwanese. Okay, so I'm not, these are just scare tactics. This is sour grapes by an opposition party that fails to realize every day that they're in opposition. You know, when we were in opposition, I know that Guy Joseph and Estefan went to the House and they were ridiculed, and the Speaker of the House was even incredibly biased in his approach, and at no point did anybody walk out, because everybody from the United Workers' Party recognized that we had a role to play. Couldn't necessarily change any of the laws, couldn't change any of the motions that were there, but we were able to voice our opinion. And that's what their responsibility was. So we had several bills that came to the House that were important bills that they absent themselves from, which was to the detriment of the people of St. Lucia, not to anybody else. That's their responsibility. So I think that most people in the world are accustomed to having opposition parties make these kind of outlandish threats. And that's all it is. It's an outlandish, baseless threat that cannot be implemented.
That's it. No other questions?
Thank you very much.